Moi! My name is Jana and you're watching Finnish Knitting Stories, episode number 158, I'm pretty sure. Welcome back. So today I'm back with a regular knitting podcast episode where I will show you my finished objects, whips and something else probably at the end as usual. Last week I talked to you about my autumn knitting plans, and I'm happy to announce that 3 of those have made their way onto my needles already. So I get pat on the back. So good girl, have a cookie. How have you been? I hope all is well. We've been very busy with birthday celebrations around here and doctor appointments, which is less fun but still part of life. That's why I'm wearing my birthday dress, my Kaftan, that I knit for my birthday. Not actually, I test knitted for the designer, but the timing was great. I could wear it for my birthday. Not that we had celebration, I still wasn't feeling too great, but yeah, it was just 4 of us at home. But let's dive into finished objects. Yes, I have a few. I have a few to show you today, and the first one will be no surprise to anyone. It's the mini version of what I'm wearing today. So two of these we have. Yeah, that's Sofia's mini Kaftan. There is actually a pattern coming up for this, but I couldn't wait. I didn't have time to wait. Her birthday was coming up, and I just used this pattern as a base for this. I just shrunk everything down, smaller needles, smaller like stitch count, everything smaller, and here we are. And I used the leftover yarn that I had from my Kaftan. Somehow same yarn. The fluff is Rauma Garn alpaca lin, which is brushed alpaca and linen. Yes, I still remember. And the sequin is on a cotton. It was on a cone on a cotton from a shop in Germany called Wollehalle. Yeah, but little one got her wish. She got her Kaftan. I had to re-knit it fully because I made a silly mistake. I forgot, which I noticed when I was almost done with it. I was planning to do the sleeves, and then turns out, oh, this is inside out. Sorry, she has worn it. I'm showing it to you inside out. I was wondering why I can see some yarn ends hanging loosely. That's how she took it off. So yeah, when I was almost done with it, I had to re-knit the whole body because you're supposed to put these sleeve stitches on hold. And I forgot in one of the places, and I had to rip this whole thing back and re-knit it again. If you're on my Patreon, you have heard this story. But I powered through without a mental breakdown, but this close to crying. It was 3 days before her birthday, I think, but I managed to knit all of this, and I even had time to wash it. This one is washed. That's why everything is nicely fused together. I would recommend washing it, because then if you're using fluffy yarn like this, the fluff will lock the sequins in the place, and there is less chances of pulling something out accidentally. You most likely will. You most likely will get caught on something anyway, but it takes the chances, it minimizes the chances of that happening. Sorry, still fighting with brain fog. If I glitch here for a while, that's my brain fog, because it's been rough. But yeah, so this one, hers is not maxi length. Hers is a bit below the knee. I finished whenever I ran out of yarn, and I didn't order more yarn. I used what I had. I ripped it back. Yeah, so all good. We have matching kaftans. We haven't yet done the twirly bit that you're all are waiting for, because the weather has been absolutely awful. The yard is more like a swamp at the moment, and today is the first lovely sunny dry day in probably almost 2 weeks. So I hope we get a chance to wear these and twirl around. It's still quite warm. It's warming up actually right now. We had a couple of cold days and like awful rain and wind. Wind was just blowing you off your feet. But now I'm hoping we get the weather to twirl around in our kaftans. We might be wearing rain boots, like rubber boots underneath, but you'll have to excuse us. Yeah, so that's my first finished object that I'm very happy about, and there is little someone who is even happier about that finished object. And let's still stay on the topic of Sofia's birthday. I need her a pair of silly socks. They look silly because I didn't put them on blockers. I don't want to stretch them out. They are just basic socks, no pattern, ribbing. The whole leg is ribbed. 2x2, and then here is ribbing because she has very narrow skinny feet, but they are very long already, and she asked for a fitted sock that it wouldn't go loose, it wouldn't slide down, and I tried to make her just that. She picked the yarn herself from my yarn shelf. And funny story about this. This is very old Novita yarn. Novita Seven Brothers, Seitsemän veljestä. It's actually as old as Sofia. Excitement. I'm telling you a story about yarn. Sorry. So, she had her baby socks in this yarn. I need her baby socks in this yarn. I tried to look for a picture and I couldn't find one. It's probably somewhere old, 10-year-old picture. This yarn used to come in big, generous 150-gram balls, so I had plenty, and I still have a leftover. It was called parrot yarn, inspired by the color of a parrot, and she was drawn to it, and yeah, I need her a very quick, thicker pair of socks because that's what she wanted. Okay. And then the next one, as you can see already, it's here. We will talk about it again, just because it's so awesome, right? I know, I have showed it before, and not a lot of things were added, but let's just once more, very quickly. So, we have a tradition of handmade gifts. Everybody gets something handmade from me, from Mama. And this year I decided to make portable mobile mouse house for Sofia. I knew she was getting a mouse. She was getting a Princess and the Pea mouse, my leg mouse, from another person, another wonderful person in her life. So I made accessories for the mouse. Sorry, her dress is untied because she's been trying all the outfits on. I tried to put it in order now before showing it to you. I got the inspiration for the case from Instagram. There is a British maker, Oh So Rosy Handmade. I'll put it on the screen. And she makes this kind of cases for mice and other creatures in your life. And I decided I want to make one as well. This is a jewelry box. Very basic jewelry box. And then I made brain freeze, and then I made all kind of little accessories. First of all, I spruced up the box. I added fabric everywhere. There is a second layer. Oop! I knew it would do that. Second layer with a floral fabric. I added lace. Did we lose just something? Yes, one of the outfits flew away. And then all kind of things. I don't really remember how much of this I had last time I showed it to you, but there are outfits. There are all kind of outfits. There is a little crochet bag. I made hangers in different sizes from big paper clips. Can you see it? Is it focusing? I don't know. From big paper clips, I knit all sorts of things. Mouse has a kaftan as well. Of course she does, because of course she does. And then I made a little pumpkin. I made all kind of hair accessories. I made teeny tiny books. I just printed these and then put tape over and paper inside, and tiny emotional support chicken, and then bedding, chicken pillow, and then a little plant. I finally got to use these pots, miniature pots that I bought at Knit 2 Pearl 2 festival. I think they are 3D printed, and yeah, I made a plant. All my knitting friends gave me ideas of what else to make, and then a little crochet cheese. I've showed them to you, right? Not a lot of new things, because I had to re-knit her kaftan. But but I'll keep adding to these. I bet there will come Christmas items. The request has been put in already, and yeah, maybe, I don't know, not sure about Halloween. No, not our thing, but maybe something autumnal besides the pumpkin. Besides the little pumpkin. And my mom sent her a little case, oh, just like this. Not this one, it's in the bunny house right now. Just like this. This one has a picnic set in, but hers has a tea set in. It had little cakes and macaroons and 2 cups and a teapot and what? I made a necklace as well. So, and this is a picnic set. I got her that one. There's cheese and apples, and no, not apples, a tomato, 2 strawberries, a bread. It came with a little juice and 2 glasses and napkins and something else. So little treasures, because you know, sometimes I feel that I'm getting these also for myself. Yes, because didn't get enough playtime as a kid. things were rough back then. So, and of course I didn't have toys like that. I wish every little girl's dream. Okay, not every little girl. Some of little girls play with cars and trucks. My dad really wanted me to play with cars. He wanted a boy, and he kept buying me these big dump trucks and little cars and guns and toy guns. Toys, I'm talking about toys. And he gave up my mom told me this story, because I was too young to remember that. I was a couple of years old, and he got me this big dump truck that he expected me to play with, and what I did, I put my doll to sleep in the bed of that truck and was driving her around singing lullabies. So he gave up after that. Yeah, just a little story from my childhood. No, I was not into boy things. Yeah, okay. And after that, he started getting me girl things. He was, when Barbie dolls came around, when the the wall went down, and you know, I grew up on occupied territories. And we got to discover all the wonderful things of a free world, like Barbie dolls that we haven't seen before, and jeans and I don't know, music, like nice music. And anyway, he was getting me for Christmas the really nice Barbie doll dresses, because I had a Barbie doll, and he would get me dresses. So he gave up on idea of me being a tomboy. Okay, so yeah, those are. Do I have something else? I do. Sorry, almost skipped over this. Let's go to the next finished objects because it's a set. It's a set. I finished my weekender sweater. I can't try it on yet because it didn't dry. The usual story on this channel, I wash things the last moment and then they are not fully dry because it's been humid and cold. But I did finish my weekender sweater that I knit in beautiful Tuku Nordic Resilk. I think it's even nicer after washing. It softened. It definitely softened and evened out. It was not rough, but it's even softer. It's more buttery now. And I knit the regular weekender by Andrea Maury. I've knit this before. I made one teeny tiny modification because with my previous one that was knit according to pattern, I had little issue with the neckline. It's this kind of neckline and it's basically same on front and back, and it was coming too high up. It was doing this and choking me sometimes and I would need to readjust. So what I did, I added one extra row on the back piece on the shoulder. So you can see it is lifting up a little bit. Not much, but I think just enough to avoid the issue with the neckline rubbing against my throat. Who likes that? I don't. So I walked around in it before washing, and I think it was not raising up, but we will see. I'll report back after I wear this for a while, and I will also report back on how the yarn is holding. It's always interesting to knit with new yarns. I don't have experience with this because it's a brand new yarn. It just came out this year, so nobody has a lot of experience with it yet, but it was very enjoyable to knit. It's a Finnish wool with recycled silk. I've talked about it before. You've seen it many times, so I'm not gonna repeat myself. But yeah, I finished my weekender. I had less than one skein left over, so I made a little hat. Just to, I think it's dry enough for me to try on, is it? No pattern, just a little hat to walk around the yard, so I have a set if nobody steals it from me. It's big enough, I think, to fit my husband. Kiddo won't take it because it might feel a bit itchy on him, but my husband likes hats like that, and yeah, no, if he likes it, he can have it. Just the regular 1x1 rib decreases in four points, and no pattern. No pattern. I improvise little things like that usually. So yeah, this is less than 150 gram skein because that's what I had left over from my sweater. And I can't wait to wear it. I think tomorrow I'll be able. It's still slightly not too bad, but it needs one more day to be fully dry. Okay, so I'm happy with this one. It's lovely. It will be my home sweater, my cozy, nice home sweater, because we live in an old house and it gets a bit cold from time to time in winters, and I like wearing Finnish wool at home. Okay, now that's all. Now those are all finished objects for today. Let's go to WIPs. And all three of my WIPs that I'm going to show you today are from my autumn knitting plan list. Isn't that great? Okay, let's start with the first one and the biggest one. And I've been mostly a monogamous knitter. Mostly. This past week. 2 weeks. This is my birthday custom, which is Big Cozy Cardigan by Andrea Maury, and I've been knitting on it. I knit on it quite fast. I got to the half of the body. That's where the marker is. The little blueberry is indicating the half, because I'm working with limited yarn amount, so I need to know these things. And now I'm slowing down on it because this yarn is not agreeing with me. It's angering my sinuses, and I can only work on it in little chunks. Otherwise, I start suffocating. It's releasing a lot of dust. The part of it is recycled wool, and I think that's what's causing the issue, but I'm still working on it. Slower than I was for the first week, but still working on it. I really like the pattern. Pattern is simple, great choice for a birthday cast on, because you don't need to think about what you're doing. You just make a make a giant rectangle, and yeah, and that's it in this pattern. I actually really like the back side of it as well. Almost contemplating making this the right side. I don't know. I like them both. This one has more definition. This one is like more even. I don't know. But I like it. I like it. Getting itchy. Okay, I'm gonna put it away now. Not to lose my voice. I still have stuff to talk about. Okay. Next one. Next one was the last pattern on my autumn knitting list. Would you be surprised if I tell you that I'm almost done with it? I cast it on three nights ago, and I'm almost done with it, because it was like eating chips. I like, sometimes in between, I like little patterns, and it's like you go to kitchen, you eat a couple of chips, crisps for my British friends, and while thinking what you actually want to eat today. And that's how I feel about these little in-between projects. So I told you I want to knit simply Scrappy Cowl by Helen Stewart in the teeny tiny yarn balls that I got from my friends Cara and Vivian. Well, here it is. Here it is, my simply Scrappy Cowl, and I'm already on the second ribbing. Well, it is way smaller than in the pattern. In the pattern you're supposed to make it really long, but I decided that I'm just gonna use up all these little balls. I had 10 of them, and that's it. Because you can adjust the length of your cowl. It doesn't need to be overly voluminous, and actually when it's a bit smaller it's easier to wear it under the coat. So yeah, very practical but beautiful knit. And my main yarn is leftover of yak. This was yak silk and merino. I made a summer tea a long time ago in this yarn. Of course I didn't have enough. Can you see where I had to substitute? It's so close that you can barely see the shine. The shine is giving it out. So you see I started with the one with the silk, and then this color is very close. It's not exactly same, but the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stripes are in different yarn that I used for Cardigan years ago. I still had a little ball, and then I go back to the silky one for the last 2 stripes and the ribbing in the main yarn. So what I was doing, I was striping this yarn with all the little balls, and cute, right? The pattern is mindless, beautifully mindless, so I could watch things or talk to people and still work on it, because it's simple. And yeah, I have just a bit of ribbing left, and then I will have a nice cowl for the autumn. Not like this, but like this. I tried to arrange them in some sort of order that they would form kind of a gradient. Not really, but you know. I really like the look, and then when it will fold, you will see a bit of all the colors. Except one cute little curly person has her eye on it. I'm not sure if I get to keep it. I hope I get to keep this one, because I want it, but if she wants it, well, I can't say no to her. Yeah, she already informed me that she really likes one like that, and I don't have more yarn like that. It was special yarn gifted to me. So yeah, that's my little almost finished object. And then the third whip for today is also from my list. It's Heirloom Quilt Cardigan, and I don't have a lot to show you. Oop! Things are sliding here. I don't have a lot to show you. I have managed to make one more new square for it. One more block. That's all what I have done. This one you've seen. And then one more appeared. It's a slow knit. It's okay. So there. I have 2 blocks. Which is better than nothing, right? Better than nothing. But yeah, I'll be making more of these. And actually, the second one wasn't as bad as the first one because I already knew what I was doing. And honestly, I don't even mind purling color work, like working color work on the wrong side. No, turns out it's fine. Once you get used to it a little bit, you get the drill. It's fine. So that's what's happening. Minuscule progress, still a progress, right? Okay, so what else do we talk about today? I don't have a lot of time because we have guests coming today later, but I think I still have 10 minutes. Mr. Knit Along by Waist Knits. I've chosen my colors. Wanna see them? Wanna see them? They are all my hand dyed yarn from the seconds bin at work. I have a basket of seconds, and I shop from there. The yarn dyer doesn't get to use premium yarn. Nothing much wrong with them, but little issues here and there. So I was putting together sets because a few people asked, and it's called Mystery MusiKAL this year, and I was doing this thing. I have my favorite song playlist, and I would just turn on music, wait for a song to start, and then would go and put together a color combo inspired by the song, just from readily available colors, and then I would make a kit. And then whatever song was playing, the kit got the name of that song, like inspired by this song. And well, this one, I don't know why. I can't explain. It's just how I feel. This one is called Something Stupid. Terrible name, but a really nice song. Terrible name for a yarn kit, but you get the idea. That was the song that was playing right then and there. It was Something Stupid by Frank and Nancy Sinatra. I love myself a bit of Sinatra here and there. Most of the songs were like oldies, good oldies. I think there were a couple of modern ones, but they didn't make the cut. So yeah, look at that. These are my colors for the Mystery Knit Along. Are you surprised by this one? Because I am. It's green. And you know I very rarely do green, and especially not this kind of green. But this one is called Choose Chartreuse. I don't think it comes out right. It comes out lighter and more green, but it's like a yellowy green. Then there is a neon coral, there is a lavender tea, and then I wanted one neutral one in here, and this one is called Beige Is Not Boring. Well, because it's not. Beige is great. We love beige. But we love beige together with brighter colors. It is quite toned down for me, right? Would you expect this soft palette? Okay, this one pops out, but generally, I don't know. That's how I was feeling. That's how I was feeling, and this is my choice, and this is my kit, and we're going with that. Yeah, I like it. I really like it. I'm happy with my choice. I don't know. I've been into softer colors lately somehow. I don't know. And I don't know in which order, but probably Steven will tell us in which order, but in some kind of order. It will go with a lot of things in my wardrobe. This is very bright and adventurous, but yeah, needs to have a pop. but it needs it, right? It needs it. So yeah, I'm happy. These are my Mystery Knit Along colors. I really wanted to pull 4 skeins from my yarn shelf, but they were all too wild and crazy, and somehow I didn't feel like using a lot of multicolored yarns. So playing it a bit safe this year. Yeah. I think I'm slightly surprised by my choice, but okay. One day I'll do all neons, because I have not done that yet. But yeah. Okay. Put you down. What else can we talk about? I was asked what I got for my birthday. All sorts of nice things from friends and family. A lot of you sent me patterns, and they still keep coming. I don't know why, but thank you so much. I try to answer each and every one of you on Ravelry, so check your messages. I sent you messages there. If you have sent me a pattern, thank you so much. A lot of fox inspired patterns, a few gnome patterns, and I'm being spoiled. Still, it's not my it's my birthday month. I'm celebrating my birthday month, looks like. So yeah, and then I have special birthday cards there. My mom sent me this one. Oh. Oop. No, it's blowing out. It's sun came out. Look what it's doing. It's ruining my, come on. My mom sent me that one, and Bruno made me this one, and then where do I put stuff? My friend Leah ordered me a birthday gift. I got Mayu's newest book. I wanted to buy it at the Knit Fest, but they didn't have them in stock. There was some issues with shipping, and because I want to knit a cardigan from here. I already know. Adding things to my knitting list. And then more things got added to my knitting list from all the lovely patterns I got as a gift on Ravelry. So thank you, Leah. Thank you everyone who sent me patterns. Then I got a surprise mail from Julie, or Julie, and like her Swedish grandmother used to call her. I got a whole bunch of cute stitch markers. Okay, some of them are missing from here because I already took them. They are on my projects there. I got little foxes. One is missing because it's on my cardigan. And then these just made me chuckle. Whole bunch of happy mushrooms. They have faces. Can you see? They have little faces. Oh, I love them so much. And these are from a maker called Adore Knit, and who is Steph, and she added extras for me. I don't know, thank you. She added autumnal extras for me. When Julie or Julie Ann told her that she's getting these for me, and look, there is a thumbnail kit. I love knitter's bling. Stitch markers. I call them knitter's bling, and I probably have way too many. But I have stopped buying myself. Last ones I bought this summer, and then I've told myself that no more. Don't buy any more stitch markers, but I still get them as gifts, and I love them, and I appreciate them. I love seasonal markers, you know, little treats in life. Oh, and then there were lovely, where are you? Lovely stickers as well. Knitter's stickers, and this one is my favorite. It's not hoarding if it's yarn. No, we're collectors. And her business is called Adore Knit. How lovely is that? So thank you so much, Julie Ann, and thank you so much, Steph, for this lovely birthday surprise. Okay, so do we have time for a quick knitting chat? I think we do. I'm waiting for the little one to get back from school. We have, today's Friday. Did I mention today's Friday? We have people coming over in the afternoon to celebrate Sofia's birthday and mine as a side, on a side. And I still need to wash the floors because I told you the weather has been awful. Dogs are dragging dirt in on the paws, even though we wash them and wipe them, and still uh, one of them, the big one, Lima, she has grown fur. She was malnutritioned when she came to us. If you're new here, we got a rescue dog for last Christmas. My big Christmas haul was a rescue dog, which was in a very poor condition. She's a German Shepherd. She's almost 3 years old, by the way. Her birthday is soon. Do we celebrate Lima's birthday? And she's long coat, but her coat was very sad and very short for a long coat. And then I thought maybe she's a mix or something. Well, no. Now, everything has grown into places, and she has very long, luscious belly fur, and she drags all the dirt on that belly fur. And no matter how thoroughly I try to clean it, something still keeps dropping off her once she dries. I'm dreaming one day, one day if I get rich, there will be signs. I will get a dog washing basin somewhere next to the door. You know, the nice ones with the shower with the built-in washing corner for dirty kids and dirty dogs. I've seen those in houses. I want one, just to wash your dogs before they enter. So I've been just washing, busy with keeping the floors clean, and now need to wash the floors before guests come, because in Finland we don't wear shoes inside, which is nice. No judgment, but I could not wear shoes inside. We wear woolly socks. That's how you get to wear all your woolly socks all the time. Don't wear shoes inside. That's why I need a lot of woolly socks. Yeah, but autumn is definitely here. You can feel it in the air. There is morning fog, and the nights are cold. Days are still alright when it's not raining. Like today, I want to go outside. I bought spring bulbs that need to be put in, and I haven't had a chance because of the rain. So I got a whole bunch of tulips. They had them at the local grocery, so I maybe went a bit wild. I got several bags of tulips in all possible colors, and then some new alliums as well, because I love alliums. They attract all sorts of rare butterflies. And I only have 4 really big ones and then a whole bunch of smaller ones, and now I got more. So if the weather is good, keep your fingers crossed. I'm doing that tomorrow. And then Sofia's birthday bash is still going on. Today we have family, and tomorrow she will be celebrating with a couple of friends, but outside of the house. They are going to one of those. We are going to one of those places for children where they can climb, run, and be wild and send me strength. Yeah, so nothing else. Week has been a bit stressful for a variety of reasons, but otherwise all is good. All is good in this forest corner. I've been hiding from life. I don't know, feeling a bit down. I usually enjoy September, but I think it's the rain. I blame the weather for me feeling down. Autumn blues. Sofia asked, are we already getting out autumn decorations? I told her not yet. I'm not yet ready for the pumpkins around the house. We have a collection of handmade and some store-bought, just little pumpkins, a bit bigger pumpkins. I have knit a few, and we made tiny ones from just air drying clay a couple of years ago, and then we made little ghosties. Each of us made our own ghostie. I think I showed them, like, but I don't remember, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, long time ago. I'll show them again once they are out, but not yet, not yet. I'm still hoping for a bit warmer weather and not yet ready for autumn. But evenings are nice and cozy, and I've been enjoying my knitting time, and nice autumn meals like soups and lentil dishes, all kind of stews, and yeah. Yesterday I made one of those, and it was a bit too spicy. I don't know why. I bought some chili peppers and I tasted one, and it felt quite mild, but once I put it in a pot, I make them in the wrought iron pots, and it went a bit overboard. My husband enjoyed it a lot. He likes spicy food, but it was very warming inside. Don't ask me for recipes, I improvise. It's usually like, I don't know, take a cup of lentils and go wild with whatever you have in the fridge. I do everything like that. I cook like that. I knit like that. We like start briefly with idea or sometimes a pattern, and then we do our own thing. Yes. We have a joke with hubby's auntie. She cooks exactly the same way. It's like, oh, take 2 eggs. Take 2 eggs and then whatever. Okay. I think it's time for me to go. That I have time to prepare everything. We're making food, and I still need to do a little bit of cleaning and cooking and cleaning. Yeah, but thank you so much for being here with me. Stay warm, stay safe, do something nice for yourself as always. Let me know what you're working on, what's on your needles, hook, or maybe you're spinning, embroidering. Now my mind is already traveling to another project, but I want to finish this today. Okay, take care, and I will see you soon. Hej pa!